that I'm very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving up.
Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we're gonna talk about the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass just hit the shop 2 or 3 hours ago, something like that. We're gonna see if it's worth it for both free-to-play and premium players, and after we're gonna discuss about the main reward, which is the eraser, and probably try to review it. So for the first part of the video, is the tank and is the Battle Pass overall worth it? To understand this question and to be able to answer to it correctly, you need to ask yourself two questions. Do you want some good stuff, but are you willing to grind for them? Because that's the main problem of the new Battle Pass we have. We need to grind 80 stages to gain all the rewards, and 80 is quite a lot. Therefore, does it make it worth to get? It's worth getting as long as you are able to play regularly in order for you to finish it, or at least unlock the main reward, which is the eraser BP44. If you know you're not gonna be able to get to level 35, definitely don't buy it, it's not worth it. Now, there is something I want to add about this this Battle Pass. You have two offers. When you arrive in your garage like this, you will see here at the bottom up here, you will see the Battle Pass. You click on it, and here you have the choice right there. Where is the icons? Cyborg Zero avatar. You shouldn't have this. You should have something else named Premium Pass or buy the Premium Pass, something like that. And when you click on it, you will have two offers for the Premium Pass. The first one is the regular one. It costs 5 euros, 5 euros and 49 cents if I remember, and it will give you access to the premium grind. You will not unlock any levels of the current Battle Pass, and you will have to grind from from level 1, sorry, to level 80. And as you do that, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna probably take you the whole time. You need to finish all your missions all day in order for you to unlock it. But that's a good offer because it's quite cheap, and I think even if you don't play often, if you don't play every day, you will be able to get to the Eraser Black Prince. So if your main focus is getting this tank, it should be worth it for you to take the pass at 5.49 euros. Now there is a second option, which is 21 euros or 15 euros if you take it on Amazon App Store. But if you take it on regular Steam, Apple Store, Android Store, and all that stuff, which is not related to Amazon, it should cost you around 22 euros or 29.99 cents, but yeah, let's round up to 22. For 22 euros, you will unlock a special badge. I'm gonna show you real quick because I bought this one because I know I will not have time to play all the time in this game mode. Where's my avatar? Let me find it. Yeah, here it is. You will unlock the Eraser avatar, the legendary one, from buying the special bundle that is 22 euros in the shop. But if you take it, you will unlock the first 20 levels, knowing they give you for free the tier 1 pass. The level 1, you will end up at 21. Therefore, you will just have, if you really want to have the eraser and you don't have time to get it, you will just have to get to speed up, take the 10 level, and you will get the eraser BP44 in seconds. Now, is it worth it to get this one? Yes, it's worth it for two reasons. Take it if you're in this kind of persons, you don't have that much time to play and to complete the Battle Pass, and you have enough money. That's all. If you enter in these codes, you should go for the second one. Therefore, you will have the black, the eraser. I don't know why I want to call it the Black Prince 44, simply because BP reminds me of Black Prince. But I think they put BP as a Battle Pass. But we don't care. Yeah, that's pretty much the option. If you really have time to grind, go for the 5.49 euros option. If you don't have to, just go for the second one, 21 euros. It's gonna be a little bit expensive for you at first, but you're gonna be able at least to grind a little bit more and maybe unlock all these awesome rewards. Now, something you need to know about the vaults, because I know a lot of people did the mistake in the previous collect all the vaults. I totally forgot to Okay, collect the volts. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, I was saying the problem with this thing is that a lot of people made something they shouldn't have. So I want to really raise awareness on that. When you go on the vaults, if you claim it, it's over. For example, let me give you an example. As you grind, as you can see, you will unlock different stages for gold vaults. If I click here, my gold size is gonna climb up to 2000. But let's imagine, here I'm at level 38, and at level 38, my gold vault is only about 1.250 gold. Therefore, if I complete my gold vault and I claim it before unlocking the last vault, which is 2k, I will have 1.200 gold, and I will never be able to get the 800 golds I still need to get. That's why you should get these vaults only when you fully upgraded the vaults. After you can claim them, but never claim them before. Now for the rest of the battle pass, we have the traditional credits, premium days, some tank purchase certificates, gold. It's definitely worth getting, I can assure you, and I really hope a lot of people are gonna buy that thing, because it's literally one of the greatest things Wargaming came up with. Now overall for the battle pass, that's it, it's over. We're gonna talk a little bit about the main reward, which is the Eraser BP44. So what do you need to know about this tank? First thing first, it looks dope as hell. And you have the drone. The drone doesn't stay the whole game. It's available like that, repairing and scanning your tank in the garage. And when you are in a game, it will appear at the first 10 seconds of the battle, and after it will go back to its position and not move anymore. But that's still a cool attachment. Now, what is the main difference between this tank and this one? You might think both of them are copy-paste. It's not the case. If we compare both of them, they have a pretty similar armor. We're gonna go on Armor Inspector real quick after for the Eraser, but they are pretty much the same tanks. The main difference between both tanks is only concerning the gun. If you take a look at the ARL, as you can see, you have a tier 8 gun that has a good gun dispersion, not good, but average, 6.8 seconds of reload time, and 225 damage per shot, so alpha damage. If you take a look at the Eraser, you nearly double the average damage, you lower down the penetration and the damage per minute, but you increase the alpha damage to 310. That's the main difference between both tanks. This one is a regular one and will be able to sustain on the battlefield more often, and is more versatile thanks to its gun that reloads fast and has a good penetration. And the Eraser is going to be situational, and you will rely on some kind of dub gun, even if it's not really a dub gun. But at least you have the frightening effect of this gun, because 310, taking a shot of 310 alpha damage at tier 6, sorry, can be something really dreadful and really upsetting for the enemies. So overall, despite that, maybe the style of the Eraser, which is cool, but that's the only thing that separates these two tanks. Maybe one last thing, it seems like this tank has a little bit more of armor simply because it has some spaced armor sometimes, and it has this plate here. Therefore, I'm gonna assume that the mobility on the ARL-44 is better as well. I need to check it, but I think it should be something like that. But we're gonna talk about that right now. We're gonna take a look at the mobility to see if there is a huge difference. The average speed is 33 on the Eraser Black Prince BP, sorry, Battle Pass 44, and on the ARL it's about 33. So no, they have the same speed. Maybe on the Traverse speed 31 degrees here, and how many do we have? We have 31. Okay, no, these are the same. So the only difference is the gun. Okay, so that's basically a copy-paste of the ARL-44, but the ARL-44 is better. Okay, you know what? Now, let's not lose too much time. We're gonna give it a try in a live battle, and I'm gonna show you how to play it. But for those of you who already saw my review about the ARL-44, it's basically the same playstyle, with just something that is gonna change, because with this tank, you have a huge reload that you need to take into consideration while playing. Because having 11.8 seconds of reload is a lot at tier 6. It means that when you shoot one time, the enemy can shoot 2 times. So you need to be aware of that when you're playing, and you need not to be alone. With the ARL-44, the regular one, you can actually push hard on your opponents. With the Eraser BB-44, you can do that as long as you have some support. And yeah, I told you, the drone at the beginning, which is looking around, that's a pretty cool thing, and up it goes back to your little cupola right there, and it becomes actually the cupola. That would be great if it never came back, so we wouldn't have a cupola on the tank, making it quite a great one to play with. But yeah, we're not gonna spit on it. I mean, the tank is nice. Okay, first shot, as you can see, the gun dispersion, which is not the greatest. Definitely not the greatest. I'm gonna, right after this game, by the way, I'm gonna go for Armor Inspector and show you the equipments, because I totally forgot and launched the battle before, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you. Alright, so here we have the Eraser as well. As you can see, the armor profile of the Eraser is quite similar to the ARL. You still have the weak turret, everybody that can penetrate you with HE on the back of the turret, and a really strong frontal armor that you should use as long as you can, because sometimes it's impossible for you to use it. Okay, here we have the Leopard, sorry. We sneak a shot and we go back. That's what is cool about this tank, the armor profile. As long as you can hide the lower plate, you should be set up to do good games. First, when I tested the tank, I took a look at the gun dispersion and was like, okay, this tank is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad simply because the gun dispersion doesn't allow you to snapshot, and I was quite surprised to find out that sometimes it works. Of course, when I talk about that and snapshots, I miss my shot on the Y5 T44, but you get the spirit. You understand what I mean. Okay, we're gonna give it a try. Probably that we're gonna take a shot from the ARL, but we gotta reset the cap. Okay, here we go. 5. Can we maybe bounce him and maybe sneak an HE? And that's where this tank is lovely, by the way. HE shells. Look at this. No, I can penetrate. Come on. No, I can't. Yeah, HE shells is something great because you manage to have more than 400 alpha damage with HE, which is quite a lot. It means in 2 shots with HE, you can penetrate and destroy a tier 6. And that's what makes this tank lovely, in my opinion. And also the fact that sometimes when you have high rolls with 310 alpha damage, it's gonna be dope. So yeah, overall, it's not like the Thunder. I mean, the Thunder was already a great tank to get into the Battle Pass, but this one step up the game once more. I'm just excited to see if Wargaming is gonna release a Battle Pass with tier 7 tanks or tier 8s. I would love that to happen. Okay, here we go. We destroy him thanks to our great alpha damage. As you can see, we are still slow to get to our main top speed. Look at this, it's taking some time, but with the right equipments you can allow yourself to go to 40 kilometers per hour, which is not disgusting, to be fair. That's really a good mobility, even if it doesn't compare with, for example, the ARL for sure. Okay, here's the Eraser. Maybe we can finish it with the HE to finish on dirt note. No, come back. Come on, Eraser. Show your face. Oh, come on. Okay, Chaffee, you get this? No, you don't? Ah, yes, you do. Nice. So yeah, overall, that's the Eraser for you all. As you can see, we took quite a lot of bounces, because even if it's still the ARL tank and armor, we already know that the ARL was a good tank, but also the fact that you have all these aesthetic things, it can pose trouble. It can be a problem for and put some trouble into your enemy's eyes. They don't really know where to shoot and all that stuff, which is not the case with the ARL. It's much easier to penetrate here and here on the angling. As you can see, there is just a little thing that changed with this, but it's enough to make them bounce. So yeah, overall, that's the ARL-44 for you. I'm gonna show you the equipment. Here you have the gun rammer, because my penetration is enough for tier 6 and tier 7. After I go for the enhanced gun lane drive to reduce my aim time, which is quite high, and the refined gun to reduce my gun dispersion, which is horrible. After I go for the defense system, because I'm not gonna ram anybody. Improved assembly to improve my hit points, because because I feel like enhanced armor is useless. I mean, it's either you're gonna encounter targets that can penetrate you despite having enhanced armor or not, or you're gonna encounter people that can penetrate you regardless of that. That's why I would rather go for improved assembly. After I go for the toolbox, improved optics because I'm not gonna camp, engine accelerator because overall my mobility is average, so I can increase it just a little bit, and finally consumable delivery system to cool down the consumables faster, simply because I don't see the point of high-end consumables when you have a gun at tier 6 that reloads in 11 seconds. It's way too much. So yeah, overall, that's the battle pass for you. It's worth it. That's the eraser for you. That's a good tank. We are gonna wait and we're gonna try to play it on stream right after I post this video. I see you on my Twitch right now. After I post that video, I'm gonna go on Twitch and stream. So if you're interested, follow me on Twitch and come to the stream, and I'll play this tank. And if you have any further questions regarding the tank, I'll try to answer it. Thank you all for watching. Just look at this cool effect. I should have shown you that previously, but I forgot the muscles here. Thank you all for watching. See you in Twitch. See you on YouTube. See you maybe on the Discord server, because now we have a new Discord server. The link is in the description. And I hope you will have a good day.